Since the discovery of mass graves at former residential school sites across the country shocked the nation last summer, Canada Day has taken on a new meaning and feeling as the country reflects on its history. Manitoba is celebrating a new day in place of Canada Day, celebrating Canada's Indigenous people and history.
This country is built on genocide as it is. So, what part of Canada are you celebrating?
These people tell City News Canada Day is different for them now, as society becomes increasingly aware of the country's treatment of Indigenous people throughout its history, saying these conversations need to be happening with the younger generation.
As a kid, you're kind of protected from that, but it's also because it's not something that people consider a good conversation to have around their children, where I think that from a young age, I think they should be educated about it.
Judith Gale helps Edmonton's vulnerable Indigenous community. She says this Canada Day is different.
There cannot be any reconciliation after over 10,000 of our babies still haven't had a proper burial. You know, some bones are very battered and tattered.
Gail tells me she can't celebrate Canada Day anymore. The discoveries from residential schools last year make it impossible now. Gail thinks there can be no true reconciliation until every residential school site is searched and the remains of the children returned.
10,028 were just unearthed from 11 schools out of 136. So what's the number going to be? What's the number going to be?
The reality of residential schools will be underscored by the Pope's visit to Masquatchie later this month, where he will offer an apology to residential school survivors. Gail tells me the apology is the right first step, but doesn't go far enough.
They have not recognized their part in this genocide. So until they realize how much it was church and state that inflicted the genocide, and in some places still do.
In Edmonton, Darcy Ropchan, City News.